To squeak or not to squeak? Doc squeezed the tummy of Marvin, her plastic yellow duck, and water squirted all over her little brother. Donnie squirted back with a blast from his ship. The water fight game was so much fun. After Donnie ran off to play with Luca, Doc's stethoscope brought her toys to life. "Hi Lammy, how's it going?" Marvin wanted to tell Lammy all about the water fight, but he couldn't. He just hopped up and down, waving his wings, and shook his head. Lammy could tell that Marvin really needed a cuddle. Doc noticed something interesting when Lammy squeezed the rubber duck. Marvin didn't squeak. "How can we give him a checkup when we can't tell you how he feels?" Lammy wondered. "There are other ways to communicate," Doc replied. Marvin made sure to know that something was wrong with him. Doc listened to Marvin's heart, looked in his eyes and checked his ears. She didn't find anything wrong. "Marvin, can you point to where the problem is on you?" Doc asked. Marvin hopped over to Stuffy and touched the bottom of the dragon's foot with his bill. Doc got the message loud and clear. When she looked at the bottom of Marvin's foot, she had her diagnosis too. "Marvin, you have can't squeakosis," Doc said. "Your squeak box is missing." Fortunately, Doc collected spare toy parts, and she had plenty of extra squeak boxes. She pulled one out of her bag and slid it into place. But when Marvin tried to squeak, a moo came out. The next squeak box sounded like a lion's roar. Finally, Doc found the right squeaker. It didn't sound exactly like Marvin's old squeak, but Lammy thought it was cute. And since she could speak a little squeak, she interpreted what Marvin was saying with the new squeak box. "When you were filling Marvin up with water, his squeaker fell out," Lammy said. Doc and the toys ran off to the water fountain, and they soon found out what they were looking for: Marvin's squeak box. Then Doc replaced the new squeak box with the old one, and Marvin sounded like his old self again. Squeak, squeak, squeak.